Hello everyone, my name is Owen Tam, and if you don't know me, I'm another magician like Ben who posts videos that teach you guys how to do magic. So he's invited me to come here to teach you guys how to do a card trick, which today I'll be performing and teaching you guys how to do a card trick called color confusion. So first I'll do a performance that teach you guys how to do this card trick in the tutorial. So I'm very honored for Ben to invite me here to do this card trick. So without further ado, let's get right on to the performance for it. So as you can see, I've actually got 4 aces out of the deck. So you can see it's really 4 aces, there's no 5th cards. And now I would actually like the spectator to choose one of the aces. So for example, they say the ace of diamonds. So I'm just going to take the ace of diamonds, and you can see it is actually the only red card in the blue cards. So it's the only red card here, it's just one card, not a double. So now, what if the player selected the ace of hearts? So as you can see, the ending is still the same. The only red card is the ace of hearts. Now, you may say, what if the spectator actually chose the black aces? For example, they just chose the ace of clubs here. So you can see that the whole cards turned into red, and there's only one blue card in the middle of them, and that is this rare selection, the ace of clubs. And at last, we're here with the ace of spades. It is the hardest, and actually most people choose it at the start. And you can see that one card is blue throughout the packet of cards, and it is this rare selection, the ace of spades. So now actually, I've been hypnotizing you guys when you're watching this video all along. So actually, all of the cards here are red. So all I need to do is snap my finger and shake the card, and what happens is that all the cards turn into blue. And you can see that this is a very powerful effect of me hypnotizing you. And now what I can do is just let the player choose a color, red or blue. For example, they say they like blue more. So actually I like red more, so they can have the blue cards and I will just take the red cards away. So that is the performance for color confusion. So let's get right on to the tutorial for how to do this card trick. To do this color confusion card trick is actually quite easy. So this is an beginner/intermediate card trick. The main moves that you'll need to know is the Elmsley count, and you just need to know a bit of sleight of hand to do this. So let's get right on to the tutorial. So what you'll need is just, you're gonna take 2 aces and 2 aces from 2 decks, and you can take the black aces from one of the decks and the red aces from the other. So now I recommend bicycle cards because most of their pips and their looks look the same, and you can easily perform this card trick. But well, what if you only had an orbit deck and the blue bicycle deck or any other deck and their pips don't match? Now you can do this card trick with these cards, however the effect won't be the same since that orbit decks have a different color. So if you have another deck that matches your second deck pips and color, you can do this one too. So now you can also do that, but if the magician actually knows cards and they also have those kinds of cards and they recognize that they're not from the same deck, your effect will be ruined. So you're just gonna take, I recommend you take bicycle cards because they mostly look the same again. So let's just take these cards out, the red cards and also the blue cards. So without further ado, let's get right to the tutorial. So first of all, you're just gonna take these 2 cards and you're gonna place them like this. So you just have the 2 aces like this, and please note that they won't ever separate in this card trick, so please remember that. So now you can start the trick by taking these cards out. So the player looks at you, and what you do is actually you're going to let them choose one of these. So for example, they say the ace of clubs. So now, how to take the ace of clubs? Just place the ace of spades under it, or if it's already at here, you're going to do that. However, if it's actually like here, remember not to just take the ace of clubs. You're going to take all of the cards like this, and you're going to place the player selection at the bottom with the other color card here. So now what you're going to do, you're going to flip over and perform an Elmsley count. So if you don't know what an Elmsley count is, you can just go on YouTube and search a tutorial for it. So I'm not going to get too detailed on it, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it first. So you're going to use your thumb to push off one card here, and now take the card, and now you're going to use your other hand right here, gripping here. You'll grip this like that. Push over 2 cards instead of 1. So normally you would just push off 1 card, but this time you're going to actually push off a double like that, and you're going to re-grip here, and you're going to use your other fingers to grip on the card, the first card that you took. So you're going to reload the first card here at the bottom, push off 2 cards at the same time, take it, but now out jog the blue card, the only blue card, and just place back the reloaded first card here. And now just show the spirit it's the selection. So now you're going to do this a few times. So the ace of spades, same, you don't want them to be separated, like. And now for the second card, for example, they say the ace of spades, you're just going to place it to the bottom like that and perform the elmsy count. Again, push off 1 card using your thumb, push 2 cards using your other hand like this. So you're going to take 1 card, push 2 cards like this, reload the first card, out jog like this, swivel it out, and remember, place it to the bottom like that, and don't flash that you have actually got these cards here. So now, for example, you're going to say they get the red cards, so you're just going to place the red cards, all of the red cards to the bottom, and let this person select 1. So example, they say the ace of diamonds, so you're going to flip over the whole cards, and you're going to say that they've all turned blue. Do the elmsy count, take 1 card, reload, push off 2 cards like that, out jog the only red card, swivel out, and let this person see that it's the ace of diamonds. And now for the last one, it's the same, push it to the bottom, don't let them get separated. Now do the elmsy count. So that is mostly the first part of the card trick. So now what you're going to do is that you're going to do 2 frustration counts. So now what I recommend is that you're just going to place the bottom 2 aces to the top to make sure that the spirit don't see you have actually 4. I didn't do that in performance since I wanted you guys to try and figure out how to do this card trick on yourself. So you're just gonna show the card, take top card here, and you're actually showing this card instead of showing this card's back, which is the other color. So you're gonna show, take 1. Now you're gonna show the bottom using your other hand, and you might need some little practice to do this. So if you want to do this quickly, you can just take the cards like this, but I recommend you to do it for your other hands because it looks more convincing. So once you've done it, you've actually just reversed the cards order. You can just give it a shake and let the spirit see that the cards has turned blue. And now just take the show the bottom card, take top card, show bottom card, take the top card, show bottom card, and now take the top card like that. And that's how you do the frustration counts. And now you're going to do the last part, which is actually just self-working. It's nothing magical. So just let the spirit touch either of the aces, and you're going to say that you like the other color more. And for example, they say the red, so you're just going to say that you like blue more, and you're just going to give them the red cards, and you can take the blue cards away. And I love this ending. It's so kick-her-back, and I really like to do this card trick to all of my spectators. So I'm very honored by Ben to let me teach you guys how to do this card trick. And if you're interested to see more kinds of tutorials for this, please check out my channel. And if you're watching here on Ben's channel, please subscribe to him. He's got a very lot of tutorials for card tricks and other sleight of hand videos, and he's almost getting 200 subscribers. So once again, if you're interested to see more of my videos, please check out my channel. I'm sure Ben will put my link to the description. So that has been a wonderful time teaching you guys how to do color confusion. Hope you enjoyed this video.